I may have accidentally clicked on something wrong in my previous link. So I'm just going to repost the link to my followers. So just give me a minute while I set things up. Get rid of that one and this. Let me see. Okay, I've just clarified in the Discord for my viewers that there was some technical fault. Because YouTube these days they are keep upgrading their I don't know, the way they let people live stream and stuff. So I got a bit confused. I didn't choose all the right setting and I got something wrong. So that's why I had to redo the live stream for you guys again. But welcome guys to the channel where I am going to share with you the top tips for this game, Puzzle Legends Match 3 game, which is one of my favorite genres of games to play. I'm going to be sharing some top tips with you guys because I've been away on a holiday to see my home country, to eat all the nice foods and to see all my lovely family, people and shopping. But I've actually been playing a little bit of this game, I haven't been playing a lot because I was on holiday. You don't play games when you're on holiday. You enjoy your life, So me and my partner, I'm just going to adjust the volume a little bit. Yeah, I think about that. Oh no, tech news is here. Yay. No, you didn't miss much. I was just giving a bit of a introduction to our friends, about our trip, and also more importantly, I'm going to be sharing with you guys, everyone, and tech news is here to listen as well because she asked me, she said, Nehe, what's the top tips for playing this game, Puzzle Legends, and then I was like, wait till you want to know the top tips, you got to stay tuned to my videos, so she's here today and she's playing the game too as well, and she needs some help on the heroes. Okay, we will go through the heroes in a bit, but as you can see, oh, I got a bit of a chesty cough, so don't mind me if I'm coughing a little bit. I'm slowly getting better, but now in Perth, Australia, it's pretty cold. It's about 12 degrees outside, so I might get a bit chesty and have to cough. Okay, so if I cough like now, okay, one good cough. Okay, that's it. Okay, don't worry, it's not COVID and you won't catch it. Okay, so yeah, came back from Singapore and then didn't really play much about the game, but I had this game for about 3-4 weeks now. Me and Tech News have been playing it and we really enjoy the game that doesn't spam you with too much things to upgrade, not like other games that are a lot pay to win. Of course, in this game, it's still a mobile game after all, so you can still pay to win, and stuff like that, but we'll go into that in a future video or something next time. But you can see it's pretty friendly. You can see that there is a newcomer summon, like every game has that. Right now we have a Bashaka, that's the 5-star green, very strong hero that is on offer right now, and I think it's going on for like 15 days. So it's not like every week you get a new hero. It's probably every 2 weeks. It could be an old hero and stuff. Right now they don't really have too many heroes. So It's about, I think, 49 heroes in total, you know. So yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, tech news is like, wow, there's a lot of summoning gems. Yes, I've been saving my summoning stones, and I've bought some from the store. You know, obviously I have to be careful. I don't want to spend too much on this game because you know I'm trying to understand what is there to spend in this game and stuff. Obviously, we can talk about that in a bit. You know, if you guys got some questions on how much spending that you do on this game, generally not a lot, and you don't really have to do too much. But you know, top tips in this game is that you have to collect resources. Okay, obviously you have to collect. Let me see, is this one? No, this is gold. We don't need we need this. Okay, this is elixirs for leveling up your heroes, so you will need to collect a lot of that to level up your heroes. Maximum level cap is at level 150, and you need a lot. Right now, from my highest hero, I only have one of them. Is at level 100, and they took so much elixirs, you know. So you need to really save your elixirs so you can, you know, get them from your buildings. Obviously, try and upgrade your castle so that you can upgrade more buildings to generate more resources. Right now, I'm still short of what is that? 2 million. Okay, so not that far already. Now I'm about like lower than slightly below 200,000 ores to be able to upgrade my castle, and then that will let me unlock even more island. Oh, Carl is here. Hello, hello, welcome to the live stream, and thank you for coming to join us. And just showcasing this Puzzle Legends Match 3 RPG game, and just giving some top beginner tips on players that want to start this game. I love this game because so far for the past 5 weeks I've been playing it. It's not very pay to win, and I'm just taking my time with it. Me and Tech News. Oh, it's Captain Nemo. Oh my God, Carl, welcome. Yeah, I was like, is Carl in my Discord? You know, but yeah, Carl is actually the team leader, team leader of my guild, and very kind of him to come and join us. Right now in Perth, it's 12:15 p.m. It's noon, so that's why I decided to do this live stream. I was actually thinking of doing it on Saturday, but Sunday was yesterday. But yeah, this weekend was a bit busy. I just came back from Singapore, and then I just decided to chill and do more live stuff. You know, life is not just about games. But yeah, um, hello, welcome our captain, and thank you for coming. You know, and my captain is a very seasoned player, so he and there's a few people that have found this game very helpful to how to do well in this game. All right, so I'm just talking about collecting resources. You can also collect resources by sending your heroes on the quest, you know, from the barracks. Okay, so over here I've got more elixirs so that I can power up my champions, and then I've got the ores from that one. So for me, I think I really prioritize generating elixirs to level up your heroes. And then there's another resource called Stardust that's used to level up your weapons. I find that it's very important as well. I would highly recommend for players to be grinding for those, and I'll show you guys some ways that you can grind for those. Okay. Oh my God, this chesty cough. But you know, it's all good. It's fine. I'm all right. I'm drinking lots of water and I'm staying healthy. It's just a cold weather, so a bit chesty, feeling a bit chesty. All right. So yeah, if you can, you can also quest and stuff like that. It's about 5 gems to change them, and generally I go after elixirs. I go after, I mean, if they give me like a summoning stone, this bright soul stone is good because you can use this, you can save it up for summoning your legends, and we will take a look later at my tips for summoning the legends as well. And also gems, you can also get gems, and you can use gems to exchange for things in the shop. Okay, in the shop there's a lot of things, ascension materials or weapon crafting, or even getting elixirs and stardust to further power up your heroes and your weapons. It's very, very important. So it's good to do all these kind of quests. I find that goal is not very, very high in the priority for me, but maybe because I'm a low to middle class level player. So at the moment, it's not, I don't find that my goal is going down that quickly. Maybe if I power up my heroes further, then they might be very consuming or something. But at the moment, it's more of the elixirs to level up your heroes and the stardust that I prioritize a lot. And yeah, okay, so we go on to the shops. Okay, so your shops, you have the daily shop, which I'm currently in. We'll just go through that very quickly. Like what I said, if you get lots of gems saved up, you can actually exchange them for the ascension. Like all of this is the one that I'm after, but it's 50 for that, and that's for crafting the legendary weapons, which you want to to be able to increase your the skill percentage of your heroes for their skills, and we'll talk about that in the future as well. You need 10 of this and 25 star alloy to be able to craft one legendary weapon. Okay, so you need to save up a lot. You need both to be able to make a 5-star weapon that's a hero specific weapon. Okay, that's that. And I guess after that we have item, like starting with the winter crown and all the way it goes down. Okay, so if you're a pay to win player, obviously you can buy all the materials, and it's a daily refresh, so you can buy every day and you'll be level 150 your heroes in no time. Okay, but one thing I find very important from the shop to purchase is actually the elixirs. Okay, so I've already bought out the first pack, so it's not appearing there. I thought it would actually show as sold out, but basically it would be, I think it's 100 and, or maybe it's 50. I think it's 50 gems or something, but it will give you 25k of this elixir, okay? And I've been buying it every day with my gems, safe gems, because I guess like what I said before, you need a lot of the elixirs to level up your heroes, So it's good to just buy them on a daily basis if you're able to afford them. Okay, if you're not able to afford them, then there's other ways, like just going into the game every other time to collect the resources. And we will also show that from how you can get that from doing other kind of things in the game, like invasion. Very important, invasion. Okay, so we're gonna go into that later. And the dust. Oh, this is not Stardust. Oh, I keep confusing it with Pokemon Go Stardust, but like dust is used to improve the level of your weapons. And other than using dust, you also need to sacrifice a weapon of equal rarity to be able to upgrade. Let's say a 5-star weapon would require a 5-star sacrifice weapon, right? Okay, so yeah, that's all good. Yep, so we have the arena shop, and this is how you get the points for this is by participating in the arena, by getting the top positions from arena, and also just by attacking other players, you get a certain amount of points, and I think about 1200 points every time you attack someone successfully and win them. And then if you get top position, depending on what league you are, you get a certain percentage. I think yesterday I got first in my league. I forgot what league it was, but I got 8,000 points, So that's how you get the points. Very important to save all this for the ascension items. I mean, it's good if you want to go for the bright stone, and this one, the Radiant Soulstone, which give you a 9% summoning chance of a 5-star hero. But I find those are very costly. I much rather save up my points and change them for the Ascension items, because Ascension items in this game, it takes a very long while, even when you're grinding in the game, okay, on the certain campaign level, it takes a very long time to drop them. And sometimes, most of the time, they only drop one of the item that you need. So, and later, if you see the requirement for ascending your heroes, sometimes they require like 10 or like 30. And then in level 50 onwards, level 100 to 150, it requires 50 of the 5-star essential items. So very, very difficult to grind. It's much better to just play the arena and get the points, exchange them over here for the ascension items, okay? Let's look at what Kao has said. You get free gems daily from your daily missions, invasion, and various contests. Very good, yeah. So you get all these freebies by just logging on to play. This game is quite generous, I would say. Moderately generous. It's not super generous because I think I prefer it that way, because if it's super generous, then it's pretty much like a trap, you know, like they want you to spend a lot of money in the game, and that's why there's a lot of freebies. At the moment, I just find this game quite moderately generous, you know. And Carl says, I buy all the arena matches every day. Yes, that's what I was going to lead up to, and thank you for saying that. So you know how to attack more players is to buy the scrolls from the shop, and you can see I've already maxed out. I already farmed my 5 scrolls. Each day you get 5 scrolls for arena, which gives you 5 attacks. So 5 times 5 is 25. You can buy all of the all of the arena scrolls, and you can buy 5 of the campaign scrolls, which give you 21 energy, so that you can keep grinding. And I will pretty much share with you guys where I am grinding at the moment. But I pretty much finished all my arena scrolls, and I'm just left with just 1 campaign scroll. So you can see this morning I've been working hard. I've been grinding very, very hard, you know, because I'm trying to get all the points. I'm trying to build up my resources, because it's going to be very intense. It's going to be really intense for me to get from 75, you know, most of my heroes are level 75, to get them to level 100, and then to get them to level 150. It's going to be very intense. So I need a lot of materials, okay? So anything else we've missed out from the arena shop? Well, there is also the elixir and the gold. At the moment, this is kind of like emergency. If I ran out of the my elixirs from what I've used on my heroes, I might buy this, but I really much prefer at the moment to save my points for the ascension materials, okay? Invasion, okay, this is another game mode. Very interesting. Basically, you're invading other people's land, and I'll show you guys a gameplay in a bit. You're invading other people's land to get their get their resources, okay? And you can either choose one of the 4 resources: gold, or dust, or elixir. So I'll show that in a bit, but basically I will prioritize elixirs and dust, okay? So as same, you can get I'll be grinding all the ascension materials for sure, okay? And then you have the hero shop. So this token is earned by unlocking already owned heroes, okay? Because when I first played this game, okay, when I first played this game, this game was came out in 2020, you know, and it's been a while already. It's been what, 3 years, but there's only 49 heroes in the shop, in the summon pool, you know. So I actually asked a question when I first joined the game. I asked a question in the global chat, like, what happens if you get a repeat hero? But I should have known the answer because I played so many of these kind of games. But basically, if you get the same hero that you've already unlocked, there is no awakening in this game. So it kind of also save you money that from trying to summon repeated same copies of the hero. Some other games, what they do is they make you summon 5 of the same 5-star hero to get very exclusive skills or passives unlocked. That was the previous game that I used to play, Call of Antia. I like that a lot, but then because of the gacha rates and everything and the guarantees, sometimes it can become a money pit. You spend like $500 and you can't even I don't know, get one copy of that hero. It can be very extreme, and then on another extreme end, you could be you spend $200 and you fully Fifth Awaken. That means you got 6 copies of the same 5-star heroes, which is very, very unlikely. Both ends is just I find it's not a very healthy way to play the game. Even though obviously people can say, oh, but when the more you play a game and you want to be competitive, then that's what you got to do, right? But in this game, you only just get 1 copy of the hero and you can use them and just focus on leveling them up and getting their weapon, which is what I like. And so the hero coin comes back to that. You just basically, I think you get 500 points for unlocking a same epic hero, which is the purple one. And then you get 5,000 points if you unlocked another 5-star hero that you've already owned. And later we will just do some summons and see how lucky I get or not. And then I think you get 50 points for every 2-star or 3-star. Maybe it's 3-star. I can't remember. Okay, I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Carl, I've opened 38 bright stones today. All free. Wow. Oh my god, amazing. Carl, please give me your luck. Hopefully you did get a 5-star hero, and then hopefully you give me some of your luck so that I can open some other 5-star hero that I don't have. 13 from winning the arena contest, 5 from level 60 of bright gems reward. What's level 60 of bright gem reward? 3 from weekly reward, 10 purchase from hero arena store. Oh my god, my man cow. 5 from evasion matches. Yeah, you can even get the bright this one bright soulstone from doing invasions, if you're lucky enough. But later I'll show you what I normally do for my invasion rewards selection. But that's amazing. You actually remember everything that you're very into numbers. You're very good, very talented, and you know where you can get all these freebies just by playing the game. One each free. Yeah, there's a free one each week from the main store. You found Keegan. Who is Keegan? Let's have a look. It is Keegan. Is it? Oh, Keegan is the new dark hero. It's kind of like a mini what's that name? That 5-star hero, mini Ragnar, is it? Ragnar, yeah, Ragnar. Okay, it's a mini version of him. Obviously Ragnar's got more attack and things going for him, but this is a pretty decent 4-star hero that can do a very explosive single target and also decreases the enemy defense by 36. So it's a good hero. That's great. You actually found Keegan. You think the game just got rebuilt? You think this version of the game may only be 6 or 7 months old? Really? How do you know that? How do you know that? Do you have secret intel? Please pray tell. You got a 5-star, but it was already one you had. Yeah, so you got 5,000 points. You got 2 4-star, but the second one was new, brand new character, second best of the 4-star. You now have all the 4-star. I'm actually lacking the the last 4-star. I'm lacking is actually it's actually here. So interesting is that one other tip I can give you about when summoning is to check the summoning pool. Okay, go to the question mark at the bottom right hand side, click on it, and you will be able to see the pool of characters that you can summon from. Make sure you look at this before you press anything, because in some summoning pools you don't have all the heroes available. So if let's say you're wanting a certain character and then you feel like why you're not getting it from the pool that you're drawing from, it could be that the hero wasn't actually available in your summoning pool, or maybe it's a visual glitch. I'm not sure, but I just take note of these kind of details before I summon. The only 4-star that I am lacking. Whoa, wait, where is the 4-star? Is it an event exclusive hero? It's not coming up at the moment. Yeah, it's not in. I just realized the 4-star is not even in here. It's actually a green hero that can hit all of the enemies. I'm not sure if it was a previous event or something. I'm just having a look. No, it's not even showing up. So basically, the only 4-star that I am, and you can go to your heroes collection, okay, and then you click on all heroes, and you'll be able to see which hero you want, read about their stats, and read about their skills. So Lucian is the one that I'm actually missing from the 4-star hero, and I just realized that Lucian is actually not even available in all of the summoning pools. So I'm not sure why. Not sure why this is the case. Yeah, but this I think this guy is not bad because of the we'll talk about what kind of heroes you want to be building up as well for your, as a starter. But basically, you would want to try and get some heroes that can do damage to all enemies. So in this case, Lucian is actually quite a useful 4-star. Okay, Carl is saying you can't get him with blue gems or green gems. Do you mean Lucian, or do you mean Keegan? Okay, so yeah, we talk a lot about all of this, where to spend your points and everything. And I know I haven't showed you any much gameplay, but to me, I feel that this is very important, to know what you're aiming for before you start playing the game. So a lot of people, they play the game and they get lost because they don't know what they're aiming for. So I hope by giving you this perspective of what I am feeling after playing the game for a few weeks. Like, this is what I am thinking. At first, when I was playing this game, I was quite lost as well because there were so many, things to do: campaign, arena, the daily, the invasion. I actually felt quite lost because trying to keep up with all of this. But so far, right now, I think I've got a bit of a leveled mind to be able to see what I want to be aiming for, what I want to be saving my resources for. I think I'm happy to hear your thoughts, you guys who are new or advanced players in this game, if how you've been spending your resources, or what you've been buying from the shops, or what you've been grinding from the campaigns and the levels. Please feel free to share in the comments what you've been doing that's working out for you, and I'll be happy to talk about it, or learn from you guys as well. So right now, I think I pretty much covered the shops. Okay, so that's very important. We'll move on to the playstyle. Okay, so basically, we're gonna go into campaign. So normally, every day I'll be grinding stuff. I'm up to campaign level 13. At the moment, if you can see, if I go into it, I'm going through, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh, Nehe, how come you've not finished your campaign? What have you been doing?" Okay, so I've been playing campaign, but I have not been pushing to the end of the campaign because I find that if you've been playing this game, you will find that depending on your play style and what heroes you have, and free player or you're a pay to win player, you would find that certain levels would start to slowly get harder for you, depending on your heroes and what you're doing, your setup. So I find that even though I can push through all of my enemies at the moment, I'm not really rushing through the campaign, because I want to actually push my heroes to level 100, So as you can see over here, I only have one hero that's level 100, that is Ragnar, I think. Ragnar, which is this red hero that deals a very high single target damage and also increases his own attack for 60%, for I think 3 rounds. I was using him before. I was thinking of this purple hero just beside Esther, which is Rooknor. Oh, it's very similar spelling. I have to go and Rookneck. I think Rookneck. Yeah. So I was using the red. Oh my god, the pronunciation of this game is gonna get me. I was using the first this level 100 hero. You can see it's the so you know which one I'm talking to. Before I was thinking to replace him with a higher stats and also more. I find the skill is very important when choosing your heroes. So maybe I'll just go back here. It's easier for me to explain. So you know this guy, I've got him with his own weapon, so increases 7% to the skill power. So he's doing a lot of single target damage and he increases his attack. But I find the increase in the second ability, the increased attack isn't really very substantial. So I've decided to opt for Rookneck, which is this dark character. Dark character pretty much hits all elements hard anyway. He has a better stats than if you know once he's fully leveled, he currently has the best attack in the game, and also I have him with his own weapon. So I just have to keep increasing his level and also the weapons level. And I love his second effect, which is decreases the enemy defense by 35% for 3 rounds. I find that is more if that's more utility than the previous guy's ability. So that's why, yeah, I'm going to use. As you can see, my captain is also agreeing with me, so I must be on the right track. All right. He's got high defense as well, so he's really good once you get him leveled up as an attacker and a defender. So slowly trying to get there. Oh my god, my captain! I made my captain jealous. I've been really lucky, you know, but I've also been trying to summon. So all these exclusive weapons, they don't really increase the secondary effect, but what they do is they increase the primary attack damage. So that's one thing I've learned as well. So basically, you can see if I unequip it, he deals 338% damage. But if I equip it, he will do 345% damage. And all weapons can I mean, I don't know about all weapons, but let's say a 5-star weapon can get up to level 60. So I think ultimately it might add an additional a total of 21% to skill power, which is going to insanely buff up my Runeck, you know. So I'm definitely going to be investing in this hero. It's just that, like what I said, you see, look at that, okay? I've been playing for 5 weeks, but still scraping it with the Ascension materials, but it's okay, you know, just take your time. This game is quite resource heavy, as in you need to get a lot of resources, you know, so just take your time. Don't be, you have patience, okay? You know, don't rush yourself. If you want to rush yourself, the only way is to pay to win, okay? Then you can increase your your levels and everything, but don't have to do that. All right, so gonna go back to this stage. So my rationale right now is that I'm not trying to get to the end of the campaign, but I'm trying to level up my heroes to level 100 as much as I can. This is the team that I'm using. So you can see that the top right, you can see that I have 15 energy. For me, maybe my level is very low, but I get 21 energy as my maximum cap. I'm not sure. Maybe Carl, if you can just say, do you also get 21 energy as a cap for your level? I think you're level 60. Is that right? I'm only level 20 something, but I've just got 21 energy to use at any time. That's my maximum, and every stage costs about 3 energy for me right now. So that would be 7 gameplays, and then I have to go and buy more scrolls from the shop. But this game is amazing. This game is amazing that it just takes about slightly below 2 hours and you get um, your 21 energy back. So it's pretty quick, in terms of getting back your energy to be able to play and grind the resources. I'm playing particularly this stage, which is I think it was level 13, sorry, chapter 13, level 2, because I'm trying to grind the mana stone, because I've realized that I can get 3 mana stones, and I rather grind this than the other ascension items, because I think, every time you play and then you get 3 items, it's better than getting 1. I rather save my gems and my points, exchange them in the shop for the other ascension items, like for the to be able to ascend my heroes. I'll just show you in a minute. So you can see I've just played one stage and I didn't get the ascension item that I wanted, but I still got the elixirs and I guess the ore to be able to upgrade my buildings. So yeah, it's oh yeah, so I'm actually grinding for this item, and you can see that every time I play it, there is a chance that I'll get to drop, and I will get 3 of them. And you can see, let's say if I click one of my heroes and I click on ascend, most of my heroes are level 75 at the moment. So you can see that you need 50 of this mana stone, right? So for playing one time using 3 energy and getting 3 items, it's much better than if, let's say, I was trying to grind for the Dryad brooch. Okay, let's say I go to that level, you can see I can only get 1. All right, so the amount of time and energy is not worth it. My top tip would be not to focus on that and to grind the mana stone from the campaign, and then save up your points and exchange them at the shop for the other materials, because I think that's more efficient. Previously, I was just doing grinds for whatever material I needed, but I realized the drop rate is very low. I will show you guys. I've still got 15 energy or 12, and then you'll see how low the drop rate is. Okay, so Carl 21 is max for what you can get for free. You can buy extra and have more than this. That's good. You just won't get free energy above 21. So Carl has confirmed that you can only get 21 is the max, and it takes less than around 1 hour and 45 minutes I calculated to get full 21 energy. So very quick, and you can just, I just click auto battle. I'm actually not really playing the campaign. I'll show you guys when I play the invasion. As you can see, I just completed another round of this, but I still don't get the mana stone to drop. So the drop rates are pretty bad. Played other games and I would say they the drop rates was maybe 1.5 times to 2 times much higher than this game it has at the moment. Okay, and yeah, you can get 4 mana stone at 15 campaign group. All right, okay, okay, you see, Carl has shared a secret tip with me. See, if I have gone to chapter 15 of the campaign, I can get 4 mana stone and more gold and elixir. So that's good, because then I should continue to push to that stage that I can get 4. That's really good. I didn't know about this, so I'm just gonna start pushing forward already. Yeah, I'm gonna, because even though it's just 1 more additional mana stone, but the gold, the extra gold, the extra elixir, and the 1 more mana stone, that is actually going to work out in the long run if you're playing this. So let's just get on with the stage. And my hero placement is wrong. I've always placed them like this, but the game just likes to I don't know, rearrange my heroes, so I'm really not sure why they always like to not save my configuration. My configuration is always like this. The reason is because Liro Kim is decreases the defense of all enemies by 8% for 3 rounds. So that's another top tip that I can tell you guys. Please read your heroes effect properly, and then put them in the right order, because they activate from left to right. So if you put Lero Kim at the far right, then all your heroes on your left will activate their skills, and then Lero Kim's defense drop won't really do anything. So make sure you check that out, because that's very important if you want to make sure that you're doing things right. You think, all right, let's look at the storyline. Liana, the creatures here are outright disturbing. At least they don't have any symbionts of sentient life. Oh, that's only one line. Okay, so we'll just go for the auto. I'm just going to read what Carl said. Everyone needs mana stone. The other items depend on the color. Yeah, so the reason why I decided to grind for the mana stone was because it was consistent. You know, everybody needs for 50 of them at level 75 to level 100. So I might as well grind that from the campaign, save my points, and just be efficient with my resources from the exchange in the shop. So that's why I decided to do things like this. It's up to you guys if you think this is a helpful tip or whatever you want to do for yourself, okay? But yes, when you're a pretty new player, you got to just see what you need, okay? Carl's got to go. See you, Carl, and thank you so much for joining the live stream. See you around. Lovely to have you have your inputs on the channel, okay? Carl also says the drop rates vary a ton. Sometimes you get 4 of the 5-star ascension in 7 tries, and other times the same item in 1 in 20. Yeah, so it really depends. I would say that it's up to the person what they think is the way, yeah, because from the shop, right, when you do an exchange of your points at the shop, sometimes you can get 10 of the 5-star or the 4-star item. So I find exchanging the points a much better way than grinding. I much rather use my energy to grind for the mana stones, okay? Oh, and Kao has been playing for let me see, how long have you been playing? 4.5 months, and you still don't have Lero Kim or Lim, which are very, very solid characters, okay? Lero Kim. Oh my god, I didn't even I was just talking to you guys and I didn't realize my heroes are dying. So that means that I don't know what was happening. There were some shenanigans. So as you can see, even though my heroes are level 75, I'm struggling with this stage, which is very weird, but obviously I'm just using auto better. So auto better is quite not right in the head. It doesn't really know how to play the game, and that was kind of like a boss stage. So right now we're gonna push forward with this one, and I'm going to play the round myself. As the levels get harder, obviously if you're still building up your team, you can't really auto battle on this, okay? You can auto battle on the places that you're really confident with, but right now I'm just going to play it myself just to see, have a gauge of how difficult this level is. So this is my favorite hero, Bashaka, the green hero in the middle. At the moment, she's available as the 5-star limited summon banner. I like her because she does damage to all enemies and she decreases their attack by 14% for 3 rounds, okay? So I find it's also a good hero to deal with the enemies, Esther or Estelle for some of you guys who does a lot of healing, because she's also a blue hero. So my Bashaka, I have her with her weapon. She's gonna do a lot of damage and she's gonna be countering the enemy healers, okay? Healers are also a very vital part of playing this game. Some other games you can get away with just not running a healer, but apparently in this game, in Arena as well, or Guild Wars, you will need a healer to be able to try and get your skills off, and also because even the enemy's basic attack, especially their skills, their active skills, does a lot of damage. So you would need to have a healer, a reliable healer, to keep your team healthy. and this is the best healer in the game, Estelle, and she comes as a in a newcomer's summon for available for 30 days. It's up to you, and your first 30 summons is kind of like discounted. So I would suggest summoning for her. The only other thing you need to know is that her summoning pool is quite limited. It doesn't have the full range of 5-star heroes. So take note of that and see if you want to summon her from there. But she's a very useful hero. Otherwise, I would say summon for Bashaka, because as a new player, you're probably not going to play too much of arena, probably not going to play too much of the guild wars. So you will need more attack. So maybe the Bashaka might be, better for in terms of doing damage and countering enemy Estelle. But if you can go for these two heroes, very very solid. Otherwise, there are other healers in the game. I can't remember the name. I need to show you guys later. But let's see this Bashaka skill in action. I love the animation. It's just. I mean, it's very slow, but it's a wicked animation. And you can see right now, I'm going to activate my healer, and I'm instantly full health. So very very good, strong healer. And I'm just gonna go for the raid match. As you can see, when you play on by yourself, as in not auto play, it's definitely much you stay alive more. You're not spamming, because the computer, they're quite brainless. They just use their skills whenever they feel like it, whenever they are ready. So in this case, when you're playing, you can actually control that. So I'm just going to get my, and another good thing about this game is that if you're matching stones and they hit the back end of the board without hitting an enemy, you actually get double the mana. Okay, so that's another thing for people to take note, is that you can actually use your skills that way. So the strategy is not to use your stones. If you have not already realized by now, your stones are not doing that much damage as compared to your hero's skills. Okay, all this rain of arrows, and I love this series that does damage to all enemies and poison them, doing indirect damage, and it's quite a lot. I should have shown, but I'll show that in a bit. We've got Bashaka, and this is also kind of like the Philora that has the second highest total power. She has a lot of attack, and she does 120% damage to all enemies. I have 127% because I have her 5-star hero exclusive weapon. That's why she's doing a bit more. So we're gonna use Liro Kim to lower everyone's defense. Boom! Oh my god, that was amazing. Okay, and you can see right now, I just fire off Philora because I already showed you guys Bashaka's skill. That's a lot of damage still. I'm not gonna use Bashaka skill. I'm just gonna show you guys something else. I'm just gonna click the star so that I can charge her up right now. I want to show you guys. Okay, they've not really got much HP, but hopefully they will resist. But I'm just gonna use a skill. Hopefully they resist. Okay, and if I click in, you can see the poison damage. Okay, it's 513. Sorry, I just clicked that again. 513 poison damage per round for 3 rounds. So she's one of the series. Well, very funny with this hero. I was actually summoning for another hero that turns out to be useless. Was a defensive light 5-star hero. I think his name was Eloin. That deals 120% damage to all enemies and increases defense by 17% for 3 rounds. But I later found out that hero wasn't really as defensive as what I thought, so I've stopped using him for now. But this was actually, Ceres was actually the first hero that I actually drew from his summon pool, which was very lucky because turns out that Ceres is very, very top tier with her indirect poison damage. So if you can get any things like this, and she does damage to all enemies and poisons all of them, it's very good because sometimes you rely on that to kill the enemies rather than using all your skills and your stone damage. But you can see right now I finished the game. I definitely get 3 star because I completed all the objectives. You have to survive with no heroes dead, and you have to complete the level within 15 rounds. Even though the turns are not being displayed, there is a counter in the background. So you can see that if once I start playing myself rather than using the auto battler, I'm actually to very easy for me to get through the rounds indeed. Okay, so I'm just gonna just gonna play this again, and then we'll move on to the next part of uh, what is the top tips in Puzzle Legends, okay? But yeah, if you guys are watching right now, come and say hi. I love to have a chat with my viewers, and then, see if you guys got any other questions in this game. But so far, I am enjoying this game. I'm enjoying this game because, it's not like very intensive in terms of the pay to win at the moment, but so far it's really good, and it feels like a pretty new game even though it's been out for a while, and my captain has actually said yes, maybe it's been revamped, but I see hopes in this game. I'm going to do more content for this game and hopefully make it a bit more popular, and then we can continue the live streams every week like I used to, because back then just got very busy with work and with Antia getting really paid to win. It wasn't a really good environment to play myself and also to encourage my viewers to play. That's why I pulled out of the other game. But you can see, whoa, just finished and I got all my rewards. Okay, right now, see, you can see that it takes about uh oops, got some advertisements. Takes about it says now 11 minutes 35 seconds to get 3 more energy, but I think the timer just starts running when in the background, so it takes about 15 minutes. I think I've seen the timer before. Yep, 15 minutes to get 3 energy. So basically, like what I said before, you're looking at about an hour and 45 minutes to get full energy to be able to continue your grind again. So this game is really very fast paced in that sense. You won't find that you're waiting around for energy, to be able to use. Okay, so now we go to the last tab, which is the better. Okay, you can see all these other mini game modes that you can play. So every day, make sure you clear your water dungeons and you can get the dust to power up your weapons. Okay, so you can get more resources, and they're pretty easy to clear. Every day, I think there's only 50 levels, but they have I'm not sure what happens once you finish all of them, but it's just good for gathering resources. Every day you get a different element. Today is the water dungeon, tomorrow could be the fire, could be the grass, could be the light, could be the dark. I have no idea, man. Okay, but yeah, that's what you do. You go to your loot quest. Every day you can do either the quest for the goal. Okay, goes from easy all the way to, I think, hardcore. I'm on the very hard right now because I haven't unlocked campaign chapter 15 level 7 to be able to unlock hardcore. But I can tell you, very hard is already very hard, all right? Because once but it's good for grinding the resources. Okay, so every day you can do 2 of the either quest. It just alternates. And then on Sunday you can do all of them, okay, to get more resources. So that's for the loot quest. But right now I'm just going to focus on the kingdom invasion. So you go into that. Every day you collect your resources. Okay, so you can see that you've got 4 islands. You either get dust at the top, you get gold at the right side, you get ore for from the left side, and you get elixirs on the bottom side. Okay, so for me, like what I told you guys, the elixirs and the dust are very important for me. So what I do is that you also have the bottom here, you have the hammer and you have the trap. So what the hammer does is that it's an extract order, and it just helps you to, I guess, get more resources. Yeah, quickly, and then you have the trap. Basically, it's an ambush. So when other players are attacking your lands, they their HP gets cut in half. Okay, so basically makes them weaker. All right, and then you have this thing called the like a telescope. Okay, and that's for you to view the enemy without attacking them, and wasting one of your attacks, because you get four. You can see the top right. You get 4 flags, and the refresh is about an hour to refresh. But yeah, so I'll be actually going to my elixir land, and then going to the orders, and then I just making it um, collect faster. I'm going to also put a trap there because I don't want anyone to attack that, because I want to collect it when I can collect every time. So I'll put the trap for my elixir, and also for my dust, the land that's doing the dust, and that's what I do. Okay, and then you collect this supplies every 3 hours. You get all these supplies to continue to reinforce your land. So that's not consuming the flags. To consume the flag, you get the 4 flags, right? You got to press invade. Okay, so why Nehe? Why do you have to invade other people? All right, because you want to bully other people, is it? All right, that's what technos would say. No, it's not to bully. Okay, maybe it's a bit of bullying, but more importantly is to take other people's resources, because like what I told you guys, this is how you can get more elixir, gold, or ore, or dust to level up your own place. Okay, so you can see they're all question mark. That means that we have no information. Okay, so either you click on the land, and doing so will reveal the opponent that is guarding the land and the resources that are available for plundering. And then clicking on the land also means that you will waste one of your flags, and then you either have to attack or retreat. Okay, but I'm not going to be that dumb. I'm not going to waste my flags, because I cherish my 4 flags. So I'm going to click on the recon order, and it would light up. Click on the land. Okay, you can see I clicked on the the elixir land, and it's showing that I'm up against an opponent, 175,000, okay, or power opponent, and my total power for attacking or defending is only slightly below 100,000. I wouldn't recommend attacking with such a high formidable opponent. Obviously, my my enemy is way out of my league. So this gives me the knowledge that, and also looking at the elixir, it shows that it's 0. Okay, you can see the yellow potion thing shows it's 0, which I think what it means is that there is no resources to plunder anyway, so there is no point to attack this place. Okay, this mission is a fail. So it's up to you at this point if you want to check the other places. But I would say if the person has a 175,000 defense in one place, then the other places are pretty much going to be heavily guarded as well. So you're going to retreat by clicking the bottom left. Okay, so there's nothing, you just got out of battle. All right, just this game invasion is about picking your battles. Okay, pick your battles wisely. You can go out for a challenge if you want to, but if you don't have a right team, you're pretty much going to be losing. All right, so we're going to go invade again. We're going to use the recon order. Check out this land. All right, this land is good. Okay, this land is very weak. I'm unfortunately, it's not about bullying. Okay, this game is about collecting resources. Okay, if you look at it that way, then I think you just go into it, and you can actually see who the owner is as well. If you click or just view, it's Pike. Okay, and I guess you're playing this game, if you're in a guild, just follow what your guild rules are, whether you're allowed to attack your own guild members, or if you're allowed to attack. Like for example, my guild allows our members to attack. I think one land from a fellow guild member once a day. All right. So, but so yeah, make sure you follow all this. Otherwise, you're not gonna have any guild members wants to play with you, and they might start attacking you back because you're not, following the rules and everything. Okay, so you can see that I'm going to click on better, and you can see the possible rewards. You can see you can get invasion coin. This is what you can exchange in the shops for the ascension materials that we've talked about in the first part. And you can get elixir, okay, which is what I want. So I'm just going to go better. And normally for this gameplay, normally I play it myself. Obviously this is a very weak team, so it's just gonna be, it's not really gonna show much, but maybe later we might get a stronger opponent that I can show you guys how I would play. Okay, so as you can see, I've already opened up the right side of the thing. So you see it bounces up and I get I get fully charged on my red hero. So wow, 11k damage. That's how powerful my my red guy was. But I'm gonna be moving on to another character. I would still use the red guy. It's just yeah, I probably depend on the situation. So see, I managed to capture the elixir and the coin. But the elixir is what I wanted. And now that you've invaded successfully, they will give you 3 cards to choose your reward. Okay, so you can choose anything, it's random, but normally I just pick the one in the middle. Oh, I got very lucky today. I got ascension material and I got the dark one, so pretty lucky. It's really random what you get. You can get gems, you can get ascension items, you can get coin, anything really. But I'm very happy every time I get a ascension item. I feel like I've struck the lottery, and I actually need this item, so I'm very happy. You get 5 of it, you see. So I think this is more effective than just grinding the campaign for the items. That's why I only use the campaign for grinding mana stones, but I used invasion and the shops for getting ascension items for my heroes. Okay, so then it's up to me. If I want to attack the other lands, pretty much going to be quite weak. But because my goal right now, as I told you guys, going to be focusing on leveling up my heroes. I'm going to be continuously exiting. And whoa, I just got four I got full invasion points again. How did that happen? Maybe I don't know. So yep, anyway, I'm just gonna fight the elixirs. I'm going to gain that because that's what I really need to prepare. Okay, even though right now I cannot level up my hero, it doesn't mean that I should stop preparing, I definitely need to be prepared, so that because once I level up my heroes, it's going to be very quick. And right now it's just every day just grinding the elixirs, whatever I can, so that I can level up my hero. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the center again. Got a dim soulstone that's very just for summoning common to epic heroes. In this case, I would much rather got the invasion attempts so that I can make more invasion. But that was on the right side. I didn't get that, so missed out on that. But it's alright, it's still alright. So I'm just gonna go out. And there's a bit of an animation just to applaud you and just repeat, this is what I normally do. So, ooh, blade. So this time I didn't use my recon order. I just got lucky. Because, if you click in and you don't recon, then there is a possibility that it might be a very high level player and you obviously can't attack them. You can try, but you just waste your invasion attempt. That's basically what it is. But yeah, very quickly grinding. I'm just going to go the center. Oh, got another dim soulstone. Oh, missed out on the bright soulstone. So if you can if you get really lucky, you can get certain rare items like the 5-star ascension materials, or you could even get a bright soulstone. there is a few times where I gotten 75 gems just by playing the invasion. So it's really a good gameplay. You know, at first it was confusing because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but now I know what I'm doing and I can show you guys. You know, so I'm very happy. I got lucky again. I got another opponent that's very easy. I'm so sorry, man. I thought I would get more higher higher level opponents to show you guys, but you know, it's just they're not coming. You know, but you know, you just you just look at it as a uh, you know, you're grinding for resources. You know, and move on. That's it. Let me see. I think I will go for this match. So, normally my matches, I'm trying to match and what I normally do predictive matches. You know, because if I match any, I'm trying to see combos that might lead to see like that. You know, extra matches. So that's what I normally do, and I would say that would be how you would want to play this kind of match game is don't just match the easy matches, match those that can lead to predictive matches. Like example for this could be, yeah, see, there was three combos, and then I also was very lucky because I mean I already cleared the left side, so I got extra energy, you know, so I just finish obliterated the opponent, you know. So they just, yeah, I'm gonna go for the middle again. I get the ore. Okay, so yep, in this case I would say the ore was better because I actually need that more for leveling up my building than the than the than the common summoning stone. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my last recon order, and I'm just going to finish my invasion and then show you guys what the timer is looking like for the refresh. Okay, but hopefully, yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the live stream, and you guys found today to be this top tips to be informative. This is going to max out my, yep, whoa, second turn kill. That's what we want to see. All right, so but yeah, the enemy was very weak. Go for the center again. Yes, we got a good one, the mana stone. So either the mana stone or the ascension item on the right, the radiant medallion, would have been what I would be, you know, very happy to receive. So I'm actually happy to get the mana stone, you know. So you can see the timer right now is sitting at slightly below 1 hour to get the full 4 energy, and then you can go into invade again. And then so that's what I normally do, get my rewards. I'm very happy with that round, and then just go in the game to collect your your generated resources, and also get your supplies. Okay, so that's what you normally do. So with the arena right now, you can see I was fighting a lot just then, and right now I'm just gonna show you guys a bit of the arena gameplay, how you get points, and then I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do with them. We can see a lot of different players in the different leagues. Normally I attack. Wow! Oh my God! This person is for real. Gothics. Wow, this person's got 245,000 team power. So that's basically, yeah, pretty much like top tier players will have that amount of total team power from the 5 heroes. That's actually, I wouldn't be able to fight him, so he would be out of my league. Okay, Gothics. It could be that he or she was from a higher league and somehow became inactive and dropped down a league or something, because you can see they've got 1500 trophies. That is the starting I think trophy count in my league, currently the Heroes League, but I've already gotten to 1593. I was grinding this morning. It's possible that the person has left the game or something, but we're not going to focus on him right now, or she. I have no idea, but we're just going to keep grinding for points. Okay, so like I said, every time I put my placement and the game keeps shuffling them around. So I'm not sure why they like to do that, but it's all right. We just make do with what we have. Okay, so I'm gonna up against uh Adamus. Adamus. Hopefully I pronounce your name correctly. I'm going to be fighting you. Obviously, my team is more powerful than him, but he is the, I guess, second highest ranked enemy. So I have to target him. And you can see how much damage that fireball from the enemy Nagra just did 1400 to my Liro Kim, So my Liro Kim only has previously was like 6k 6.6k HP, just went down to 5.4, so you can see the skills do so much damage. I can show you guys. Okay, this person is very smart. Put the Bashaka in the middle because she's trying to, they're trying to get me to charge the skills of the enemy so that they can do a lot of damage to me, my team, and also decrease my attack. So very, very smart for my opponent. They have another 5-star hero, Terra, and she does damage to all enemies. But yeah, her team is, I guess, 2-2-1 in terms of the color. I would say, yeah, it's pretty okay, but I would much prefer a rainbow team from my experience right now. Okay, so I managed to get the predictive match, and you can see this Bashaka is going to do quite a lot of damage actually, right? Quite a lot of damage actually. So, but I'm just going to continue. I managed to clear the left hand side, so that's good because now I can get more mana for my Liro Kim, and she's going to fire off, drop enemy defense as well, does a ton of damage, and just continue to just take advantage of that. And then Bashaka, everything should be about nearly dead, and that's how you win the arena fight. Okay, but mostly when I play arena, I try to get I try to do this kind of thing, and then I try, as you can see, I got 1200 arena coins, and I'll show you guys how I spend that later. I'm just gonna fight another person. Explosion. Okay, they are pretty high up now, second. So I'm just targeting I try not to target someone repeatedly, but if let's say I try not to target anyone that is I guess lesser than 40k total team power. That's my that's what I'm doing at the moment. Oh, this person's got the hero that I really want. Milara. She's really, really good dark hero that deals damage to all enemies, and she gives them the curse, so deals 35% curse damage for 3 rounds. She's currently, I think, the top tier indirect damage that a hero can do. So I would love to get her, really. Okay, but she's so far very elusive. Hopefully later when we're doing the summons we can actually get her, but right now you can see she's going to be doing a bit of a damage, but my hero should be a higher level than her. That's why she's not doing a lot, but you can see she's lower level than me, but she's already doing 418 curse damage per round, 3 rounds. So I'm going to try and take her out right now. Definitely do that with Liro Kim, and that's really, really good. Liro Kim is because in this game right now there's not a lot of I guess high attacking light heroes. There's just Liro Kim. Zenta is pretty good for a light hero, and she deals damage to all enemies as well. But yeah, very limited choice in terms of the light heroes. The dark heroes are definitely quite overpowered at the moment, and also the fire heroes, fire elemental heroes. So that's what we are playing with. But you just improvise at the moment. But this is what my observation of this game so far is, and that's definitely going to wrap this battle up. I think it was like 4 turns or something. Get another 1200 coins. So you can see if you play the arena every day like this, it's quite easy to clear. I know, yes, you're looking at my deck again and you're like, oh, Nehe, you're showing all this good stuff, but you're actually using a lot of the 5-star heroes. Like my whole team is 5-star heroes. So I know it can be a bit unfair for players who are really free to play and still struggling to get their hero set up. I can completely understand because I was trying to help Technus. I was trying to help Technus with her hero setup and trying to win some fights for her. But even I was struggling with you know, what the game gave her, and she's a free player, you know. Um, so I will in the future make um, another video about maybe which are the 4 stars or 3 stars that are useful, you know, so that normal free to play players can invest in those heroes instead. Okay, but at the moment, yep, I'm still learning like you guys, you know. So you know, if you learn something new about the game and you would like to share, please feel free to leave a comment uh, in the in this video. Okay. Whoa. Oh yeah, it was this light hero. Nara does very heavy single target, 367% damage. So was hitting my Sirius so hard. I didn't even see that. All right, so I'm gonna lower the defense, so you can see heroes that can do damage to all enemies. Very important in this game. As you can see, this hero is pretty much dead with the poison damage next round. Poison damage is also calculated at the end of your match. So when you match your stones and you damage the enemy, the poison damage kicks in immediately. So they die, or they I mean, if they die and they die, you know, if they die, they have their skill bar fully charged up, it wouldn't trigger them to use their skill. Okay, so that's another good tip to take note. Okay, because yeah, in this game, like what I said, the look at that, eh? and somehow the indirect damage, I mean, it says here 513 poison damage, but because Nara is a light element and she got poisoned by a dark character, my Ceres, she's actually taking extra damage. So she took, just now you saw the screen, it was about 773 damage she took. So that's a very interesting. We'll see that again. I'm just going to burst this for nothing, and then look at that, 771 damage. It wasn't 513. So that's another thing to take note regarding the the elemental and even the indirect damage. Oh my god, this person is getting nearer. And they have like a banner around them. I'm just gonna check it out what that is, eh? Oh, this advertisement keeps coming up. Okay, so what is that banner? Let me see. So yeah, if you depending on what, oh, it means that she was they were third in the last arena league. So I'm not sure why they are not playing much, or maybe they are inactive. But yeah, you know, maybe they are just busy with life, you know. But yeah, so these are all the top tips, and obviously do the rates to get more rewards and stuff. I wouldn't explain too much about the rate. Just do the rate that you can do at the highest level to get the best possible rewards. Okay, and I think we've explained every single thing pretty much. Right now, for bonus, thank you guys for staying tuned with me on this live stream on the top tips, top beginner tips for Puzzle Legends. We're gonna do a bit of summoning. Okay, I'm pretty much not gonna do newcomer summon because I have all the heroes except for Alim that I really want. This red hero that does damage to all enemies and indirect damage, one of the highest, and also in terms of power, one of the highest as well. Very good character, and I'm missing Yuka, very strong hero as well, but I'm not really going to do this summon because there's no point. I'm going to check out instead the epic summon, and this epic summon used to be it was the 5-star hero was guaranteed in 50 summons, but I think the last update that was like 1 or 2 weeks ago, it got bumped up to 90 summons. Now you get a guarantee. So I would say, yeah, it's a bit steeper, you know, in terms you have to summon 90 times. But you know what? Today I want to show you guys. I also want to find out for myself. I've saved my summons. I've not summoned anything. Hopefully we'll get a usable 5-star hero that I don't have at the moment. I'm looking out for Milara, looking out for Alim, looking out for Yuka. I think that's about it, really. I don't need anything. So I actually need three of the 5-star heroes. Those are what I need, and they are available in the epic summon. Has the biggest summoning pool at the moment. Otherwise, my tip for the beginners is to keep a lookout for the next limited summons. In this one, I highly recommend any beginners to summon for Bashaka. Very useful green hero that also deals with enemy Estelle, which is one of the best healer in the game that can keep your your arena fights in a loop, infinite loop, if you charge her a lot, you know, as a consequence. So we're gonna go into our first 10 epic summon and hopefully see how long it takes for us to get a 5-star hero. Okay, but yeah, I would say right now that's what I am looking at. So we got Gorak, we got our first epic. So we got Illustra and 500 compensation points, hero points, 50 for. Okay, so you got 50 points for a 2-star hero, 125 for a 3-star hero. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so those are, you can see, I would say this is a pretty normal summon. Okay, pretty normal summon. You get one epic. Sometimes you get you don't even get one epic. Yeah, even though I can show you the rate later, but I remember that legendary is only a 2%. In this, we got one epic, Zenta. So I mean, I'm happy to get epics right now. It's because even though I have all of them, except for Lucian, the green hero that deals damage to all enemies. Happy to get epics because they give 500 points, which is more points for me to exchange at the shops for ascension materials, whatever things. We got 3-star Solania, and see, another very normal summon. And every 20 summon you get to redeem some kind of a item. Okay, so once you get up to 60, it's quite worth it. And then we get the lot coin, which is also very, very good. Actually, yeah, that's actually good. Okay, so we're gonna just keep summoning until we get a legendary. Okay, because today I want to thank you guys, you know, for staying tuned to my second episode on this game. Oh, this is another good healer. I would say this is the second best healer to Estelle, and it's Nilo. And the good thing about Nilo is that it's quite easy to get him. Even Technus has this character, and she's been using Nilo in the team to heal. The only thing about Nilo is that his damage is very low. He's mainly just a healer. He's a light character as well. And the good thing about Nilo and all the 4-star heroes is that you can get 4-star exclusive weapons in this game by crafting. And once you get his 4-star exclusive weapon, you can actually bump up his healing powers, which maybe later I can show you guys after all these summons. But yeah, let's continue. This guy looks like a Merlin, isn't he? Hey? He looks quite cool. Okay, I know some of you guys will be like, oh, this game, the graphics are pretty like average and stuff. Okay, and I agree. Okay, but I think for a low cost investment in the game, and right now it's not very like I don't know. Yeah, I look more about the cost of playing the game rather than graphics is alright. I find the matching gameplay is quite smooth. I'm happy with that. I don't need my heroes to be very graphically designed. That would be a bonus, and that could be maybe when the game becomes more popular, there's more players, you know, and maybe in that time the developers expand their team and hire more people, and then maybe they revamp the design. But oh, we got another light character, Nara. Okay, so he's the light character that does a lot of damage to a single target. So also another good character to invest in, I guess. So we got the next reward, which is 50 coins, and we're down to a 5-star guarantee in 48 summons. Okay, so about half. Okay, and still no sign of any 5-star hero. So yeah, the drop rate, that's what I said, 2% for a legendary hero. Pretty low, but yep. Or this is would be considered a bad summon. Okay, so this was a blank. So we got to, yep, 30 right now, right? Yep. Let's see. We got Nilo again. Oh, is there a pattern today? We're getting all the Nilos. Okay, can you get all of this? Get all of this. Cassus, or if I can get Milara or Alim, or oh, we got a rebate, or Yuka. I will be so stoked, really. So we actually did 60 summons already. Wow, okay, so 60 summons, not even one 5-star. And compared to me, my Captain Carl managed to get at least one 5-star in his 36 summons. Got Sheila. Sheila, I think, I can't really remember. I haven't really used her too much. I think she does damage to all enemies, so could be useful. I remember Gorak was quite useful as well, the 3-star just that we just got. But yeah, that will be a future video where I talk about which heroes you can use that are not 5-stars. Odin is also another good healer. The only difference between Odin and Nilor is that 3-stars don't get exclusive hero weapons, so cannot enhance the amount of healing they can do. So I would say you can use Odin up to a beginner point, and then you have to drop her once you get Nilor, because once you get the exclusive hero weapon for Nilor, you're gonna definitely much more. Oh my god, I got Ceres. Oh my god. So yeah, this is a good summon, but I already got her, so unfortunately it's not gonna do anything except give me 5,000 hero tokens. So I mean, I'm happy about the 5,000, but I'm still looking out for the exclusive Milara and also Alim. So yeah, okay. So yeah, we actually hit the 5-star hero before we got to PT, so that was good. Quint is another 4-star hero that does very heavy single target damage as a water element. Let's see what we get here. Borak, bow. Okay. Yep. So that was actually a pretty decent summon, because we got 2 epics. Okay. I say Brack is a pretty solid green hero as well. Does heavy damage to heavy single target damage, and increases his attack. He's kind of like the red version of Ragnar, but Ragnar, or yeah, okay. I guess you can use him to deal with very tricky water elemental heroes, like for example Estelle, you know. So probably a good hero to invest in as well. So this was a pretty good summon. Let's see. Yep, we managed to get the Lord coin. So I'm just gonna do 20. You can see. Oh, wait, what? The 5-star hero is guaranteed in the next 58 summons. Okay, I'm confused. Maybe there was a visual glitch. So it's not That's very interesting. I have no idea, man. There's a lot of there's that I do admit this game does have a bit of a visual glitch. So I thought previously it showed 90 to get a 5-star guarantee. Now it's showing less than 60. So I really don't know what that is. Okay, but this is a bad summon. But okay, 48 now. You know what? Let's try and go for another 5-star before we end today's live stream. Okay, just to see, our curiosity, what will be the second 5-star we can get. Nagra, I think deals. Nagra is actually a good character. I was shocked when she did. She does single target damage, but she applies I think 125% or is it 175% bleed damage on one target. Is very painful. If she applies it to a green hero, it's they are taking like 1000 something per round for 3 turns, and I think she was only level 50 or level 75. That's the enemy one, so Elastra, pretty good. She deals damage to one enemy, and then 2 enemy adjacent gets damage as well for a portion of the damage, and she lowers their attack of all enemies. So she's actually quite decent, I would say, for PvP defense. All right, so gonna get out of that and get my my Radiant Soulstone. So yeah, let's just finish up here, and then before I show you guys what the Radiant Soulstone can do. Okay, so managed to summon 100. Let's see what our next 5-star will be. Hopefully I get Alim or Milara. I'm going to scream. Okay, I'm going to scream on the live stream. That would be so epic if I manage to get that. Those either one of those characters. Milara, yeah, especially I think Alim, yeah, or yeah, both of them would be really good, man. Oh, got another Brock. Let's see what we get. Okay, Ichika, she's not bad as yeah, she also deals damage to one target and then 2 adjacent enemy gets hit as well. Quite decent hero, I would say. Okay, let's get the. Okay, how many? 18 more. Okay, so let's see. Let's summon. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh, we got another series. Oh my god. Okay. So that's a shame. But we did manage to summon before the PT, the guarantee PT. And it's quite interesting that it's giving us the same. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hey, it's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. Okay. So anyway, I think that's it for my summons for now. I would save the rest for a banner. Once the Alim's banner or the Milara's banner is up, I'll be going to go for that. We're gonna go to the Royal Summon. So this is a very special summon that you can only use your Radiant. Is it the Radiant? Yeah, Soulstone, and it's very rare, very hard to get this. It's you can get this from, I guess, from summoning, or sometimes when if you buy certain packages with real money, you can get this kind of stones. And I think it was a guarantee 5-star in 20 summons. But if you look at the rates, right, the 5-star is 9%. Okay, it looks really high, but also 91% of summoning a 4-star. So more of the time, you really just get a 4-star. But let's see if you're lucky, and we do get a 4-star. Okay, but it's all right because in 2 more summons, I will be able to get another 5-star. Hopefully, it's Alim, the one in the center, or Milara. But yeah, hopefully this live stream has been fun for you guys as it was for me. I really enjoyed sharing and discussing with everybody that has come to my channel still to support my content, and hopefully in the future you guys will see more content about hero deck building in this game, or gameplays here, fun, comical, and entertaining stuff for you guys. But that's it for me today. I'll see you guys on the next live stream or video. See you guys. Bye bye.